Oops, sorry, I didn't realize my sound was off. Um, I just want to come on here and share what I've been up to lately. Uh, I know I've been offline for quite some time, like probably over a year. It's been since I've been on here last time. But I just wanted to share some of my projects over the last few months. I've been working on a lot of little, I guess you should say, mini crochet. It's kind of small, as well as like boxes of things that I like to put together. As if you've been a part of my channel before, you know that I made this really cute little pansy doily. It's so cute. It has these little pansies on the edges and then in the middle. And since I use really small, tiny thread, it's pretty small. It's only, I'd say, about like maybe 8 inches or less. And here's some other small doilies that I have made. I love it when it has the 3-dimensional doilies in the middle. They have made also just regular flat ones. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Darth and Austin. But yeah, I love crocheting. It's so much fun and really relaxing for sure. Cute. Thank you, Jen Candy Caddy Fitty Bits. Thank you, Dawn. This one's kind of cool. Around the edge, it has flowers, and they're actually like you crochet it in. I have to like press it though with an iron to make them all sit down. And this one has little hearts. You can kind of see the hearts. Maybe for like Valentine's Day. Um, yeah, so what have you all been up to lately? Hi, Jude. Yeah, miss you guys too. I've been just like working a whole lot, I guess. That's all I've been doing. Um, I've also crocheted some bigger things. Like I made this little pouch. It's a little like purse or cell phone pouch, and it has this little granny square rose in the middle, and then it hangs a little rose down the side with some little leaves, and it's the same on the back. And it's like a little purse. Just cute. And then I made a bigger one. It's more like a handbag. It's kind of hard to fit in here, but I love all the bow stuff that's been out lately. All the like really girly and bow things, like so much fun. So I added all these little bows, and it has the flowers like the other one. It has 4 flowers, like one, then on each side is one, and then on the back it also has the flowers, and then the bottom is plain. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get this to work so I can see the messages. That That does not work. Oops. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Purdy. Can I make one for you? They take forever to make anything, right? So that's why I never really make like a whole bunch of things. I just make like one, right? But I also want to show you some of the miniature stuff that I've made. So look at this box of yumminess. Look at all these little tiny flowers and little baby doilies. I made a few of these little purple ones. They're so tiny. I love miniature stuff. So I have like 1, 2. Oh, this one doesn't have any green on it. I'm trying to make some patterns. So I've like done things multiple times. Or maybe make little like bundles or kits or something. Hello. Hi, Cookies channel. That's a shabby chic bag to carry your crochet or knitting or slow stitch stuff in. Yep. My day's good. How's yours? I've also crocheted a lot of little dresses. Aren't these so cute? There's nothing really you can do with them. They're just kind of decoration, really. My husband's always like, well, what are you going to do with it? I'm like, I don't know. It's just supposed to be fun. And there's even some little tinier ones. So like this one's even smaller. And then I have even itty bitty teeny tiny super small. Can even fit your pinky in it. They're really cute to just add to like junk journals or, whatever. Lots of little, just fun embellishments. Or I think they're super fun to add to like little needle books and stuff. I just finally put everything together like that I've worked on the whole last year. So like look at the difference in the size of these. Such a big difference. Sorry, I don't know what mod is here. This would look so cool on a dolly peg wrap with lace at the bottom. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. I'm sorry your day is bad, Cookies. Be a good person on the live so we don't have to, this is supposed to be like a fun crafting type of thing. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can make you a mod, June. Okay, yeah, I can. Okay, Jude, I made you a mod. Hi, Chiquitas Crochet. I have diabetes. Oh, I'm so sorry you have diabetes. I hope that it's under control. I know diabetes is no fun. So these are just a bunch of little baby doilies. That's a little tiny rose. and a little flower. These are little baby doilies. I make a whole bunch of those ones. This is a cute little doily with a three-dimensional flower in the middle. I love sharing all these little things. There's just a ton of flowers that I make. You know, I really enjoy, yeah, I crocheted all of them. Thank you, Chiquita. Yes, prayers for you. Cookies channel. I hope your diabetes is okay. Is doing well. Yeah, thank you. Well, you know, when I crochet, so I walk a lot. I live by my work. I'm actually pretty close to it. So I'm able to walk to work when it's not super, winter time. And I crochet when I'm walking because I would rather do something than just do nothing and just only walk. So that's what I like to spend my time on, is just making cute little crochet things, because I always think I'm gonna do something like make a bundle with them or do something this or that, but I never do. But I finally put everything together. Look at this itty bitty teeny tiny bow. Oops, there we go. I was thinking it could go on like these little teeny tiny dresses like this, like that. Oops, so cute. And then look at this little itty bitty butterfly. It's three-dimensional too. So fun. That a teeny tiny walking crochet. You know, people always had said, they thought that that was like unique to walk and crochet at the same time. But I actually saw there's another person on YouTube that does that. They like share their videos and stuff of them walking and crocheting. And so I'm glad to know I'm not the only weirdo out there. Here's some flowers. I think these are so fun to put in needle books. I really do. And a little baby doily. And then I do have some bigger stuff because I was trying to find, like embroidery floss. I have a ton of embroidery floss, and I was trying to find little things I could crochet with the embroidery floss. So like you can make flowers like that size and like this. So they're a little bit bigger because it is thicker, but this, embroidery floss is actually what I kind of started out with crocheting. And you can break it up too to like make smaller threads, but it's really hard for me to, because when I separate embroidery floss, it what is it, it tangles up really bad. So I have to get my husband to help me and hold on to one end while I go down the other, down the hallway or however long the embroidery floss is, so to try to separate it. But yeah, it takes some time. But if you separate the strands, then you can get the little mini flowers, because like these flowers, they're, three layers. And I think I was making all of these little flowers because I was going to make them all into little baby doilies, but I never did. And like this flower is a rolled rose, so you make it in like one long strand and then you roll it up, which is fun. So there's a bunch of that. I guess pretty much that's what's in here. All the, that's what it's all full of. That's another rolled rose. I really do like the little rolled roses. I have some itty bitty teeny tiny rolled ones too. That's a little bit different. This is a little, I was thinking I could make like a bracelet or something, but then I made it too long, so it could be a bookmark or something like that. Here's a little doilies. This is a little fan, like a little Victorian fan. Hurts my hands. You're not weird. It's just walking creativity and bracelets. People chat you while you're doing it. Thank you so much. You're so sweet, Jude. These are some more little doilies. Another little flower doily probably needs to be ironed. But I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, like these little Victorian fans I thought were so cute. I made a few of those. I don't know where they're all at though. But I tried to put all my mini stuff into these little tiny containers because I just think it is so cute keeping everything together. You know, it just looks so fun to like, and I also think I'm going to make embellishment packs of some kind of sort. I don't know yet, but that's kind of my thought. I'm going to show you some of the other ones. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Put some of these back in here. I don't want them to get all scrunched up. I also used to do, here's some more of the more detailed dresses. I also used to do some embroidery, and they're like little postage stamp embroidery, and I just think these are so sweet to put in your journals or in your what are they called? Needle books. These are super fun. These are some of the ones I've done over the years, and I put some of those in there. But you know, these are just simple stitches that pretty much any kind of slow stitching you could do would be in there. Oh, I have something special in here that something I made a long time ago. It's this little heart, and I sewed on all these beads. Isn't that pretty? I made it so long ago. Like, it was one of the first crafts that I did, and so I've kept it forever. Super cute. Nice Gifts must have stuck that in there too. Here's another pretty flower. So what else do we got? There's some square doilies. Oh, I want to show this. I've been lucky enough to have a lot of beautiful vintage and antique earrings and button, like rhinestone button bling. So I made a little tiny bracelet. Jude said she is it. Can you watch where you're going while walking and crocheting? Yeah, I kind of just like look up every second pretty much just to like check and see where I'm going while I'm walking, just to make sure I'm not like gonna run into anything. But I'm always on the sidewalk or something, or in the park, or you know, somewhere that I'm not gonna get hit by a car or whatever. But this is a little bracelet that I made. It's super cute and it's all crocheted. This is another little, it could be a bracelet or like a cuff, would be super cute. I never finished it. Haven't put the buttons on it to make it a closure yet. But I like that design. I have a bunch of little, I used to make a lot of little like vines for the flowers. Like this stuff. And like these are little like heart type vines. I love little, we all love little, all of us gals love our dangly bits. It's always fun to do. So there's a bunch of that kind of stuff in here too. But I have other ones I'll show you in the other box I was going to bring out. And this is just more little doilies, little itty bitty doilies. I've tried to make multiples of each kind so I can make, you know, packs and stuff. There was a really awesome gal, I forget her name now. Oh, here's another little fan. But she is super talented. Her stuff's a little bit thicker than mine. Like, I don't know where she gets her thread, but like this is what her 3-layer flowers look compared to mine. So they're just a little bit bigger. She does a little bit of loose. I think my stitches are kind of tight compared to other crocheters. I mean, everybody's different, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But it is what it is. But I love these little dangly bits that you can hang off and put with ribbons and stuff. It's so much fun. Hanging off the sides of your journals or whatever. So, I want to show you a couple other things I've been... Oh, this is a little... Like, see, this is a little... Even your dog tangled my legs up with his head. Too funny. And yeah, that 3-layered flower is super fun. See these rolled roses? Like, they're just straight. They're not like a curved... Oops, sorry. They're not like a curved petal. So that's what they look like when they go up. And then I just put them on this vine. And then I have a like little padded heart. And I just put on a little ball pin. So that's what you can kind of do with that. Here's another little butterfly. And here's a different kind of rolled rose with like a kind of spiky finish on it, which I love that too. Fun. Oh, and then I guess I just have some little bits in here, little tiny things. Oh, this is like a little itty bitty teeny tiny rose that I was thinking I could put on one of these dresses. Even that, it's kind of big for that one even. But yeah, lots of fun stuff. But I hope you all are doing well and enjoying 2026 so far, having a good year. It's been good for me. He's like, here's some more of those dangly bits. So these are like a thicker thread, so it's easier to lay flat and not curl on me, because sometimes the tiny stuff curls in. So I made quite a few of these like little dangles. So like there's those two. Here's this one with some rolled roses. And you could add like little ribbons and stuff to go with them, just, you know, to make a... Or you could make a little bracelet out of it, which that would be cute too. So these are just little dangles that you can dangle off the side of a book or use as a bookmark or for junk journals and stuff. Another dangle. And another one. And here's some more little doilies I've done. Nothing really. Oh, I think there's a heart in here. In the bottom, yeah, I did this little heart patch. All the rest are kind of normal. See, like even this thread, it curls up. I don't want to starch it because it makes it hard, but I gotta press it or something. This is like this bamboo cotton. It's so soft. I love that. So all this, oops. And then I've made just multiple of the same doilies because again, I want to make packs or something. So that's what all these are, is a whole bunch of this doily. And then I got a couple of these star-shaped ones. This is that bamboo cotton I found on Amazon. It's so soft. And they have it in, my favorite colors are the, as you can tell, like the mint green and the pink and white or tan. I definitely gravitate towards those, that color palette. It's just, I don't know, I guess what I like. Some more of these little doilies. I want to make little packs, so I have a bunch in like the same pattern that I've done over and over again. That one's super cute. Cute, cute. Fun. Isn't it the higher the cotton number, the thinner? Yes, I believe so. I think it really depends on, I know it's like the higher number crochet thread, or the higher number the crochet, what's it called? The higher number hook is the, got the tinier thread. I mean, the tinier hook is for the higher number. But those are like the metal hooks. Or they call them steel hooks or whatever. Because those are the ones I use. Like they're little itty bitty, teeny, 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 tiny ones. This is like a little heart. But yeah, I know like there's 4 worsted weight, and that's like the normal thread size. Then they have like 2, 1 fine fingering worsted weight, blah blah blah. Yeah, I thought so, but crochet hook and your tension comes into account. Yeah, it just kind of all works out. So something fun that I just made this the last couple days. It's like this, you can't really hear, I'm going to take my camera down. So it's like this little wood. You can see it has these like metal edges on it. And it's this little wooden box. And I wanted to put like lace and just make it cute. You know, I love to like decorate. I just love to decorate like boxes and fill them with stuff. So here's a little button card I revamped. I think it might have had like 1 or 2 original buttons, and I just added these on here. This is a vintage one, 15 cents. Wow, 15 cents for buttons. Wouldn't that be nice again? This one has some Rococo trim with these beautiful ribbon roses, and then it has some chiffon ribbon under it. It says this beautiful lace. Isn't it gorgeous? There's like a yard in each one. And I cut out some of these cards. These ones even have like the eyelets in them. This is like a yard of this beautiful crochet cotton. You can see the card. I use this, what's it called? Some romance collection. This has a really cute, I love this little itty bitty teeny tiny lace on here. And then this is like a rosette trim. You can see it's really, it's really thin. Sorry, I'm going to move you guys around a lot. Hopefully it doesn't drive anyone crazy. but like that. I love those little. This is a pretty cotton trim with all these flowers on it. Really pretty. And then there's a couple like a gimp trim and this like little floral pink trim. And this has this tulle type ribbon and this like distressed cotton ribbon. There's this neat trim. This one's so pretty and it's like avocado dyed. It's so gorgeous. I was thinking about cutting them up in the appliques, but I didn't. Another tulle trim with this really cool fiber I got from Coco. And then a couple pretty little dainty laces. So I thought those all looked super cute in this box. I just love, you know, making these kind of things that you can just sit on your desk and enjoy, which I know if you've been following me for a long time, you know I really enjoy those. Something fun to do. Oops, put it back the way I had. Oh, not that one. Yeah, I love like filling trays. That's so fun. Tray is a great way to display repurposable. Yeah, it's an old silverware tray, exactly. And I just love the wood on it and the little screws and stuff. And it's like distressed. So stinking cute. So cute. And then I have all these, I made these little paper boxes, all these little boxes in here I made. So like, also, so here's a little, another little rosette trim, and then I filled a little vial up with some bling and pearls and little itty bitty, you know, clay flowers, all that fun stuff. And then there's this beautiful cotton trim. I'm not going to bother opening it right now. And then I put this ribbon trim, wrapped it around it. So that looks cute. And then we'll open the first box. So it's just full of yummy goodness. Like special buttons. Look at these beads. They're so awesome. Little flowers. There's a little lock in here. Trying to look through the camera. There's this little dangly. Look at that. It's like an old earring turned into, oh, it's the wrong way. Earring turned into a dangle. So much fun. Little heart, wooden hearts. So that's just the first box of many. And then there's this box. I love making little boxes and putting them in bigger boxes. I don't know why I'm such a weirdo. So there's a bunch of really sweet vintage buttons with the check rhinestones and some pearly bits, some wedding buttons with sequins on them, some mother pearl buttons. This has like an old emblem on it, some little dangly bit, dangled beads, you know, all the fun stuff we love. Little hearts. There's some more check crystal beads or buttons in there. Yeah, so a bunch of little fun bits and bobs. I love these. Like, I love these buttons. They are just so gorgeous, and I have been so lucky to acquire a few of them. And I'm able to put them in little bundles and stuff. And then there's this really sweet little doily. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 layers on this little doily, and it's complete. And then it's on this, I put it around this beautiful trim with a little thing in the back, a little pin in the back. And there's this little box. Ooh, it has a pretty applique in it. Look how many beads are on that gorgeous applique. Just want to pet it. It's so pretty. And then there's a little mirror. I love these little mirrors. They are just so sweet. And then there's a bunch of little appliques and like just little fun stuff. There's a little crown. There's like a little dress, some tatting. Oops. Some tatting, and then there's some like hand crocheted pieces that I made. There's like a hand crocheted vine. There's a bunch of little like snippets in here. Also put this little string of antique mother of pearl buttons from like a baby's garment in here. There's this little piece off of a chandelier. And then there's some of these really cool, little sequin bits. Just a bunch of little snippets of sweet things that I know I love. So I assume that other people will love them too. You know, I love making these boxes like little treasure chests, you know, of goodies that you'd find in your grandma's attic or whatever for people that like, you know, shabby chic kind of, and look how cute this box is, by the way, too. Shabby chic like decor. Isn't this box so cute? And all I did was measure the spots on here just to make sure everything was gonna fit. And then here's another little box. Well, actually, I'll pull these out first. So this has loads of tatting on it, like a yard at least, on this little dolly peg. I think Jude was saying before those little dresses would look cute on the doll peg. So like this is a doll peg. And then there's some floral embroidered trim on here. It's like a pink and burgundy. They are worth a bit. Yeah, thank you, Dawn. That is it is a fun way to repurpose a silver tray, and they are worth a bit over here, so that's why I saved them. Buttons, just awesome. Yeah, buttons are expensive now. I don't know why, but they are. And then there's some little craft sticks that I put some chiffon ribbon on and some old GIMP trim. And then the other little box is right here. We can explore and look at all the fun little things. Here's some of these gorgeous ribbon flowers that I got from Judy, which is KS for You. I love these flowers. They are so amazing. They are just so amazing. There's also some really cute little buttons and flatbacks and some little dangly bits. These one little dangly bits are from Sheila from Boho Daydream. She makes some really pretty dangles. There's also some of these I got from Rosie Crafty Shack. There's little a little applique in here. There's a little crystal from a chandelier. There is another there's mother of pearl buttons. I don't know. I don't need to go through the whole entire thing. There's an applique in the bottom folded up. Bunch of little flowers. I just love putting all these goodies in here. It's just like so fun to explore it all, right? So we'll put these pieces back. And then I have another little thing to show you too. If we have time, we'll see. Do you see that little dresser? I made a little, well, I didn't make it. I what do you call it? I altered this little dresser and filled it with goodies. So here's the other box. Do you need something on?
No.
Okay. I love this paper so much. You know, Paula Fowler, I bought this paper from her, and every single time I see it, I think of her. I miss her. She was a great person. Okay. So I made this little cute paper flower bouquet from, I don't know if you remember Wild Orchid Crafts. They used to sell these gorgeous paper roses. They are just so beautiful, these roses, and detailed. And I made a little bouquet with a little hand crocheted square that I made. There's a little dangly bit in here, a dress, some sequin flowers. This is a cameo. More flowers, more bling. This is a little adornment from, it has Czech crystals in it. And the reason I know these are all Czech crystals is because the lady I purchased them from, she like sent me the original packaging, and there's some like handmade doilies down on the bottom, like little ones, little baby circle ones, and a handmade dress down there too. But that's the only reason I know for sure they're Czech. And they're these, I think I got these from Julie from KS4U, some of the little flowers. But a lot of this stuff is, you know, vintage, because I know people, you know, this stuff was popular way back when, not so much nowadays. Hi, Joyce Boring. How are you? And then we have this last little area right here. And I made these little itty bitty teeny tiny tags to hold these beautiful little trims. Like this is a little cotton trim. And there's some baby rickrack and lace. I put like the most baby laces on here. So cute. Some more. And then, so there's all those. Here, I'll lay them out. All those little cuties. This is this handmade crochet trim. Almost looks like tatting. And then this is a little box that I didn't put a lid on. And there's some more little laces in here. Like there's this little ribbon that has like French writing on it. This velvet ribbon. Some coffee dyed seam binding. And little itty bitty laces. But I just love decorating this kind of stuff. It's so much fun to make all these little bits and bobs and then place them just so. And, you know, I'm sure you guys enjoy this stuff too. But it's so fun to, like, if you are able to decorate your crafting area or something, you can put these all down. I want to make little bows to go on all the boxes. I'm going to do that. I just haven't finished that yet because I just finished this today. Oh, I'm so glad that you are doing well. So another thing I finished today is this. I got this little doily to put on this, and I'm going to do a beautiful bow and wrapping this really cute and get it all set up super nice. But in the little drawers, it's like a little chest of drawers that could sit on your desktop. So like in this one, I have these little bobbins, vintage bobbins with little laces on them. And there's like old buttons in here. And just all these this is a little bobbin with some lace on it. All these little bits and bobs. We won't go through them all tonight, but There's this. This jar is full of all the goodies, sparkly bits that we treasure. Like, look at that. This is a glass. This is just the most absolute stunning button. And look at that one too with the rhinestones. Oh, so pretty. I just love all the rhinestone buttons. Look at that one. Oh, they're so gorgeous. I bagged those ones up just because they're too gorgeous to risk getting scratched. Oh, these ones are upside down. Look at all these. These are all Czech rhinestones from Czechoslovakia. If I say it right. This too. These all came out of my stash of antique, or well, more I'd say vintage slash, yeah, pretty much vintage, I guess you'd say. But they were all come in their like original packaging, which is so awesome, like how much they've been preserved over the years. And then some more buttons that we all love, mother of pearl, regular buttons, and little bridal buttons. So that is just like the little drawer of lovelies, we can say, or blingy bits, or yumminess, whatever you want to call it. I hope I'm not boring you guys. I love going through this little stuff, and I love watching people do videos doing this stuff, like finds from a thrift store or whatever. So hopefully I'm not boring anybody. Then in this drawer, there's some beautiful tatting. Love our tatting. Another gorgeous mirror. So pretty. I love those mirrors, and they're so hard to find. Some more like itty bitty teeny tiny doilies and applique bits. Little tatting. Oh, so cute. This is some hand crochet. So pretty. I want to do another one of these videos like next week or something where I'm showing you guys my stash of antique laces. Look at these buttons in here. They are so gorgeous. I love buttons, but I've been running low on them. And there's all these doilies that I have stacked and just pretty things down there. And I'll probably go through this in further detail once I have it completed. Just kind of was excited about it. I wanted to share it. And I've started going on YouTube, and I saw Lindy Kay was live, and I talked to Coco a couple days ago. I messaged Miss Rosie, but I haven't heard back from her. I just kind of have been, you know, MIA, just missing in action. I don't do tatting. I just love it. I love it, but I don't do it myself. I've tried, and I just can't get it. Here's a crystal from a, what's it from? A chandelier. Look at this special little applique that this lady that I got all those buttons sent me. Isn't that kind of cool? Look at all the detail on that. It says made in India. It's kind of cool, huh? Not really our colors, but it's kind of cool. This, I have this beautiful, you know, like hat pin. It's gold, it's like that long. And then this is a antique, look at the lace on that. Antique collar piece. And I have it all together with like a pin. And there's some more of those gorgeous buttons I love. Some more little lace, another little bridal button. I love these. But no, I don't know how to do tatting. I know Laura does. I think her name's Shabby Dollhouse now. She changed it. But she does tatting, which is super sweet. Look at this. This is a trim, and it looks just like the sweetest colors with the yellow and the blue, and their little flowers like dangling off this piece of crochet. It's hand crocheted. I didn't do that one either. This ribbon, little doilies. There's a bunch of hand crocheted beautifulness in here. I'm going to wait to share all the secrets when I'm done with it. But I want to show you guys a couple more things that I've been working on too. Because it'll take forever to go through each and every one of these little drawers. Because we love to stuff them with all the pretty things. Again, I try to make it, sorry, excuse my husband. I try to make it, like, you know, you're in your grandma's, like, in her, what's it called? I'm going to put the camera back up here. In your grandma's attic, and you're finding all these little lovelies. This is full. Look at this. I love this little clear package. I forget my husband got something in it. And so I put a little doily on there, and then I just filled it with like all my little turkey doilies and some little flowers I had and the buttons, and it's just full of all that sweet stuff. So I did that. And then something else I've been working on is I've been going through all of my antique lace lately. You know, it's been, I've collected so much of it over the years that I have some vintage tatting shuttles that belong to my husband's grandmother. Yes, you know, I think that's the way to go is with the shuttles, because I've just tried the needle. I've started learning. Joyce, oh wow, Joyce, you've started learning too how to do it. I have done it. I've done it, but I just feel like I suck at it. Like I'm not that good because I've just tried it with like the needle. I haven't done it with the shuttles, but I've heard that using the shuttles it makes it a little bit easier, which is, you know, tatting is hard. I mean, everything I guess is hard when you begin it, but I think it's a hard thing to do. So I've made these little packs of antique and vintage lace, and they're all like, look at that hand crocheted lace. Like they're all pieces, tatting. Look at that. That's like Irish crochet. There's like little doily. Like it's just, they're full of all these pretty things. And then I made these little button cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal them shut. And then I'm going to put, you know, all my ribbons and fibers on here with a button card. And so it will be like that. I love these button cards. So like this is one that I made. And I either get them, like this one I think had maybe like, no, I think this one was, or no. The two original buttons were these two. And then I just added all these ones and these little scraps on it to make it cute. This is another one. I love this La Chic. So cute. Look at that button. Isn't that really pretty? I don't think there was any original buttons on this one. This one I added some little flowers and this beautiful glass button. Look at that little itty bitty teeny tiny one. La Petite buttons. And it has this little dress form. So cute. I love button cards. Look at that one. Super cute. Oh, that's not one. And then so I made a bunch, not a bunch, I made like 4 of these gorgeous packs with all these beautiful antique and vintage laces and lace pieces that, and there's even like a hanky I think in some of them. So like they're all different, but they all have equally beautiful, like this lace is so amazing. It's antique, it's tatting. Look at that hand crocheted lace. Just so beautiful. So many beautiful pieces. And look at this. Oh, like the French lace. So yummy. But I'm going to, you know, put these all together and tie a ribbon around them and then attach a little button card to them. And I think that will be like the sweetest little bundle of bits, you know, to go with each one. So I'm going to do that. So that's one thing I've been working on. Oh, and then I can show all this stuff. This is, I have a whole bunch of like boxes of, oops. All right, 1 second. So I don't knock everything over. So I have like a whole bunch of like, you know how I love to like look, I love to put boxes together and like fill them with fun stuff like speaking like treasure boxes, that's what they're called. So like, oops, I'll open this one, but I haven't finished them by putting on the toppers or anything yet. Like ones like this with just a whole bunch of like goodies and gobs of fun stuff. So oh, that's really not, that one's not done even. But I also have like, found these really cute boxes, and again, they're not done, they're not finished, but they have a clear top. So like I found these. I still got to put the appliques in there. Those are cute. And then I also have this, it's a stack of suitcases. Let me see if I can pull it out. Or I can't get it. Bummer. Maybe next time. Oh, and then another thing I just found. Like I work at making things forever, and then I just never do anything with them. Take up. I have some vintage. Oh, take it up to top. Chanel is better and easier. Oh, and another time, I'm just kind of showing what I've been up to lately, I guess. So these are little like snippets. Like look at all these little snippets and doilies. All these little pretty bits and bobs, and I love the vintagey looking paper on the back. Look at that one. That's so cute. But yeah, I love doing things like that, and then I just spread them all out on the paper. I love just cutting up all my laces and putting them all together in there. But yeah, that was fun. What was I going to show you? Oh, this. I have a whole bunch of antique laces I put on different spools that I was going to put like on the front of each one of my things. I haven't finished yet. But look at this antique lace. Is it not just glorious? It's so detailed. Sorry, my lighting's not so great. My ring light messed up, and now I have it hanging weirdly. That's some more of that lace. This lace is so unique. It's like that metal lace. I don't know. It's from like the Flapper days or whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a couple of those. Here's some pretty purple. That would be fun for, this is like hand crocheted. And then this is so sweet. It's like hand crocheted onto the rickrack. This is pretty little trim. These really old laces. Look at that. Oh, so yummy. Yeah, like metal thread. They used to do like crocheting with it. Do you know what I'm talking about? I think it was back in like the Flapper days kind of thing. Oops. Like look at this. Look at this old doll peg with the metal on it. I love those. But these are just a bunch of, I just like go through my old laces, and I've been just like putting them on cards. Like this is an old, like, what's it called? index card. Look at that old lace. So old. Look at that one. This is so yummy. Pretty, pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, yummy old lace. So I've just been going through that and putting it on little cool old, postcards and stuff. So yeah, I have tons of stuff to share and show you guys. I'll have to finish because I have a whole tote next to me of things that I've been working on. I also made these little cute little, I don't know, I think I got these from like Temu or something, and I made him little like goodie box. I like to put a little like goodie box with each treasure box, so I made some of these to go with each little treasure box. And you can see the cameo on there. Like you can use like that Rub and Buff stuff on it, but there's a bunch of little pretty bits and bobs in each little treasure chest. Oh, let me pull that one out. This one you gotta see. This check rhinestone. Look at that. It has the point bags. It's like a flower. Gorgeous. Some unique buttons. I think these are super... Oh, I'm not even showing anything. I think these are so cute because they're like little bows. And so you can cut them apart. So it's like 3 little bows. And you got this guy, this showstopper right here. It's called a adornment. It's so pretty, and it's all Czechoslovakian rhinestones. But yeah, I got a bunch of this stuff in like the original packaging. That's how I know it's from Czech, or Czechoslovakia. I can. Let me go grab something and show you real quick. These ones have it on there. But yeah, like this is the packaging. A lot of them came in. You can see it has like made in Czech Republic. And so they all came in this kind of packaging. Like, look at these ones. I paid a big dime for those, but man, they're super vintage, but they are just glorious. Like the clarity, oh my gosh. So yeah, like all of the buttons and stuff that I've been showing. I still have your travel trinket suitcase way back in 2024 you sent me. Oh wow. Was it one of these? One of these suitcases? Was that from 2024? Was it one of these suitcases? But yeah, I think it had a lot more cool stuff in it than other little bits. This is my display cabinet. Oh, cool, Jude, that's awesome. You're so sweet. You've always been so supportive of me. I appreciate that. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I had so much fun just, hanging out and going through all my stuff that I've been working on lately. I also want to show you a cardigan that I made. I crocheted, which I've been trying to complete that forever. And I'm finally like almost done with it. Yeah, I'm just full of vintage lace items. Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah, so I have tons of more fun stuff to share with you guys another night. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for an hour. I really appreciate it. Um, it's so good to see you and chat with you all, and I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I will see you all soon. Hugs and love. Bye.